Hello guys, this is Papompa back at it again. And yes, I've done it again. I've managed to put the turn 1 level of Stardust acceleration a little step ahead, you know, just one more level higher, and it was thanks to shooting Riser Dragon. So a lot of people, actually all of you, are hitting me with a lot of comments and telling me, please revisit Stardust Acceleration Riser Dragon, please use shooting Riser Dragon, and we've done it. And it's so good, like wow, I wasn't expecting this. I'm gonna show you multiple variations actually to do the turn 1 combo. I'm gonna showcasing a lot of replays also going second. There are some things here going on, and yes, before jumping right to it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please do like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Stardust Acceleration, of course, and Stardust with Riser. Okay. And yes, it's zombie again. But it's just not about having the zombie war on the field that we already know can be very annoying against a lot of different decks. But we're going a little level higher, okay, just one level higher, because we're you know, let's actually be super quick. I don't want to waste your time. There are a lot of replays that I have to show you. So this deck can end on Zombie Word, if that can count as a thing, but I guess it counts. Unaffected QUASAR Dragon and BALERDROCH. Yes, you hear me out correctly. BALERDROCH with the zombie ward on the field means basically that you have Omni negation, effect negation, plus non-targeting banish. And dude, that's something I don't know. I love this. It could be probably the best Stardust Acceleration. Now let me start from this. I'm gonna show you a lot of replays, but for a lot of replays, I was sure that the combo needed a junk synchron in the hand and one of these 5 monsters, so either Gazuki or Samurai Skull. Okay, now if you have a third Gazuki, definitely play it, because you want to see one of these 2 in your starting end together with the junk synchron or the jet synchron as well. It's the same, basically one synchron monster and you're done. So it's a 2-card combo. But before this, I thought that we needed one more card, but I was wrong. So you technically need just 2-card combo to get QUASAR, Unaffected, BALERDROCH with Zombie War on the field. So let's go into these into the deck list. The classic synchron part is because basically you need both the jet and the junk synchron, and to make this possible, you need to discard the jet synchron with the skill. So you're basically, if you have any of the 2, of course you can grab them with the synchro overtake and the tuning. So we're playing like 5, 8, 9 starters. If you have one of those, you get the other one with the skill, of course getting the on your Manga set Duel, and then with the skill you send jet synchron to grave, and that's what you have to do. Then we have the Mizuki that's not needed, to be honest. It is here just because once that you have zombie war on the field, with Mizuki you can summon any monster that is in your graveyard, so it could be useful. That's just for it. Eventually, with the tuning, we mill something that we already have that we needed, like the Banshee. So that's why Mizuki is here, but it's not needed. Then we have the double junk converter, the double synchro overtake, and the double synchro chase that are not needed. So in the beginning I thought these were needed, at least one of them, to go for the full combo, but then I realized at the end that it's not needed. You don't need this thing for the turn 1 combo, but they're super helpful going second. But again, hear me out, you can just remove all of this. Probably not the synchro overtake really, because they can help looking for the junk synchron as we're playing the junk water in the extra deck. and then just add a bunch of staples. You can definitely take these deck list up to 23, 24, even 25 cards, especially if you can add one more Gazookin and taking up the count to 3, because that's super nice. Not to mention that if you, as you will see the combo, you will realize that even if we don't go full combo, just drawing just random pieces like BALERDROCH and eventually the Banshee, we can discard them to grave and have the combo, the full combo, even without going through the whole of the steps. The last thing before actually going to replace, this is the deck list. So the QUASAR that you can go with, Stellar Wind Wilfred, it's not really the number one thing you're gonna go. Actually, it's just a side play eventually if your opponent interrupts you, but I thought it was the best one to have. Then we have the Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon. We have the Feldground that can be super easily summoned, as once that zombie war is on the field, any Junk Synchron plus Junk Converter or Junk Synchron plus Synchro Chase means you have access to Feldground, okay? And then the STARDUST Dragon for the Accel. The Clearing Synchro Dragon, to be honest, I never used it, so you can definitely check it out. Junk Warrior, mandatory, Shooting Riser Dragon, mandatory, and STARDUST Charge Warrior, mandatory, especially to draw a card that can unbreak you a lot of times. That's it for the deck list. No, it could be tough, but I'm gonna just spoil it to you. One normal summon is Junk Synchron, the other normal summon is gonna be one between the Samurai Skull and the Gozuki. For the full combo, just check the replays. Let's start from the very end with the combo that can be done with just 2 cards, one of these 2, and one of the Synchron monsters. Let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys. First replay. This is where I actually lost, and I'm gonna tell you how you can adjust to this particular turn 2. But let's start. So again, as I told you, you just need a couple of cards. One Synchron Monster and one Gozuki. In this case, we already had the On Your Mark Get Set Duel, but that's fine because with the skill, that's what you're gonna grab, right? So it's the same. You just need one Synchron Monster and one Gozuki or Samurai Skull. So you start with the On Your Mark Get Set Duel, you get the Jet Synchron, then the skill to send the Jet Synchron to grave and get the Wheel Synchron. Then, first thing first, additional normal with Junk Synchron that revives the Jet. Okay, then 3+4 is Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon that on summon revives the Formula Synchron. And up until here, I guess we're good, right? Then second normal summon, that is gonna be your Samurai Skull. On summon Samurai Skull wants to send BALERDROCH. Don't misplay here, you have to send BALERDROCH and not the level 4. So the only case in which you actually send the level 4 is if, because of a tuning, you already milled the BALERDROCH. Otherwise, go always for BALERDROCH with this mill. Then 4+1 is Jet Warrior. And Jet Warrior's effect, discard the other card you have. We don't care what that is, so it can be anything. You discard it, you go 1 and you summon it, and then the Formula Synchron plus the Jet is level 7 Shooting Riser Dragon. Riser on summon will send the monster to grave to change its level. What are you gonna do? You're gonna send the Banshee, and here comes the combo is ready. Now you have Banshee that cannot activate its effect now because of Riser, but it's gonna be able to do it during your opponent's turn. So Banshee means Zombie War, and Zombie War means BALERDROCH is on the field. We're not done yet. Effect of Jet Warrior to revive itself from grave by tributing the Jet Synchron, and then you change its level. We need to achieve 12, so 8, 3, these need to be 1, so you change its level by 4 and it becomes 1. It comes one super important thing, toggle on. In the draw phase you want to do this, draw phase of your opponent, Banshee's effect, play the Zombie War, so in the standby phase, BALERDROCH happens, and that's it. That's the combo. So now with the effect of Accel Synchro STARDUST Dragon, you summon with these 3 in an affected QUASAR, and with the BALERDROCH you have 1 effect negation and 1 random banish. In this case, I just lost. Why? Because this guy in the standby phase activated Book of Eclipse and I could do nothing. How can you play around this? By simply going into a QUASAR during your turn. So when it's your opponent, you're gonna have QUASAR plus BALERDROCH, and that could be another way to do it. So I'm actually gonna skip this because I'm just gonna lose with this guy, of course, going into the stuff. I know I don't want to waste your time. So, but this is the turn 1 that you can go with, and you just need those 2 cards, one of the level 4 zombies and one of the synchron monster. And let's jump now into the other replays. Here we go, my boys. We're going first, and now from now on, I'm not showcasing you not the classic turn 1, but what you can do with adding other stuff like junk converter and so because you have multiple ways to do this, right? Basically, going through a status charge warrior to draw a card. Okay, so you need just one of the 2, one of the synchron monster and one of these level 4, and you're good. So we got the junk synchron, we milled already the BALERDROCH, look at that. So this is a lucky mill. We got the effect to get the on your mark set duel, with on your mark you get the jet, and in this case I wanted to send both the graves, so I used junk converter's effect to send the jet and grab another junk converter. At this point I send the continuous spell to grave, and I'm going with the the first normal summon to get the junk converter. Here it comes junk warrior, effect of junk converter to revive the level 3. So the level 3 is of course junk synchron. 5 plus 3 is 8, that is Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, that revives the Formula Synchron. At this point, normal summon additional with Samurai Skull, sending another Samurai Skull, because why not? And Stardust Charge Warrior is here, we draw a card, and then we use the effect of Jet to discard the Banshee. So keep in mind, we were kinda unlucky to get the Banshee, but we can still send it to grave, because if we didn't draw Banshee, of course, we would have sent it to grave with the effect of shooting Riser Dragon, and in this case it's just sending a Mezuki, okay? But otherwise we would have sent Banshee, so that you have again Banshee and BALERDROCH to the grave. So again, the combo is just Riser sends Banshee and the normal summon sends the BALERDROCH. At this point, we're changing the level to 1, and that's what it looks like. Draw phase, Banshee's effect, Zombie Ward, Standby phase, BALERDROCH touches the field, and then Man phase is summoned. I activate Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon to summon QUASAR unaffected, but this is treated as a zombie because of Zombie Ward, so you can chain the effect of BALERDROCH to your own Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon to banish one of your opponent's monsters. So after this, after that non-targeting banish, you still have QUASAR's Arming negation and BALERDROCH effect negation. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. A second duel, fourth win in a row. We got maids, so dragon maids, and we're going second. So this is a little bit to showcase what the deck can do when it goes second. So we know that turn 1 that is super consistent, but now what this deck can do going second. So we started with the skill, get the on your market set duel. We have the synchro chase that's super useful going second. We also milled the junk converter, perfect. So I love the synergy that tuning has with the zombies, because the zombies wants to stay in the grave and tuning just mills them, so that's wonderful. So we started with the wheel synchron. In this case, as you can see, we do not have a level 4 that mills, so we have no way to mill a BALERDROCH, so we have to play differently. So I started with the junk converter, cracked down here to steal it. I can still go into Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon on summon. Keep in mind, he can't respond to this because of the synchro chase, so Formula Synchron is here. Then the Junk Synchron second summon to get to the other level 2. It's got the Tiding here, and I'm using the effect of Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon to dodge the Speed Warrior bounce, so that I can just go into the level 8, level 2, and the Junk Warrior. What do we do now? Well, we simply use the effect of the Synchro Chase to revive the level 2, and then we change the level of Wheel Synchron to go straight away into shooting QUASAR Dragon. Keep in mind, we also have Jet Synchron to come back, that can't really do that much, but now that we have the Unaffected that has an Omni negation, or just going for lethal, that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. 5th win in a row, again going second. Let's see what we have. It's heroes to face, and not the best thing to see. We got Crosskeeper, a couple of draws. Let's see what he's having. The Dragon Thunder level 10, Super Poly, and the Polymerization had it to his end. Triple set, the worst nightmare, right? So we started with tuning, we milled the BALERDROCH very good. Then we have the full combo because we have Godzuki, right? So I started with the Onion Magazine Duel. Typhoon says no thank you. Pretty first bad thing. Then Synchro Chase here, and I used the skill to get the boy there, the Wheel Synchron, discarding the Synchro Overtake. He's got Book of Moon on that after activating the effect, and then he chained the Armored Dragon Thunder to pop the Synchro Chase. Wow, that was a lot. But I still have 2 summons, only the problem is that he actually used DD Crow to banish the Speed Warrior, so no Junk Synchrons revive. But we have another normal summon, so we can just summon Godzuki, use the effect. He's got the Droplet. Dude, just let me do at least one thing, just one thing. Droplet to negate the Godzuki, but we're not done. We can just go into Shooting Riser Dragon, use the effect, send the Banshee, so that draw phase, toggle on, Banshee's effect, get the zombie word. BALERDROCH comes out. He's doing literally nothing, just reviving the Armored Dragon Thunder to get the +1 to his end, and then he's going for the attack of BALERDROCH, the worst one probably. Maybe not really, because with BALERDROCH I can just negate that. Draw phase, he pops the Sat monster. Why, dude? And BALERDROCH comes back, even though honestly if he popped the zombie ward, these would have not come back, and that's for sure. But we would have had a level 5 that enables double normal summon. So we got the Synchro Overtake to get the Junk Synchron back on the back in hand, and here he comes, normal summon. It's got, and I triggered the BALERDROCH to negate that, and at this point I'm just attacking. Unfortunately I have no level 2 to go into Junk Warrior because he banished the Speed Warrior. That's why I thought I could do something more. So with the level 5 actually would have been better, but still. He has to scoop even after Droplet, Typhoon, the Book of Moon, the Armored Dragon Thunder's effect twice. Wow, dude. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Oh man, just enjoy yourself here. Just take a bunch of popcorn and be ready to enjoy this, because this is just wow. This duel was insanely good. So it's our opponent to go first. This is just Invoked the Flare, not with his best turn 1. It just ended on the Power to Braver Dragon, a back row, and feels like nothing else. But let's see. We have the full combo. We started getting the Onion Magazine Duel. First thing first, getting the Jet Synchron effect. First tuning to mill something, not a good mill. Then the effect of Jet Synchron to the skill to send the Jet Synchron. Wheel Synchrons first, used Power to Brave Dragon to negate that. At this point, I decided to go with the Samurai Skull to mill the Godzuki, then Synchro Summon into Wolf Ray. Mizuki's effect to revive the level 4, then Jet Synchron here to be special summoned. 4+1 is Jet Warrior that can force the back row, but it's a Droplet, so he activated that and negated the effect of Wolf Ray. At this point, Synchro Overtake to special summon a Junk Synchron. 3+5 is Junk Destroyer. The unsummon can pop the Power to Braver Dragon, but it's got a Vader. Oh my, gee, I don't know honestly what's wrong with all these duels. So he can use Power to Braver Dragon to put that in defense, and then what a draw he had. Sage the Flare popping both, and he can pop basically everything. At this point, it's us to go. Let's see what we drew. We got the Synchro Chase, perfect. So Synchro Chase, another Destiny draw, basically. Junk Synchron to revive the Speed Warrior, and Junk Warrior gets summoned. We trigger the effect of Synchro Chase, so the level 3 comes back, and it's of course Junk Synchron. 3+5 is Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon that revives the level 2. I decided, probably, I don't know if this was wrong, probably was, I used the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon to go into an unaffected Stardust Warrior, because I do not have enough tuner to try, to have multiple attacks. So I said, you know what, I'm safe. Eventually goes into a Synchro Summon, and Xyz Summon, I can negate it. So he's got the bulb, and now look at his draw. That was just insane. He's got the another Charge the Flare. He pops the bulb, pops my Stardust Warrior, and Stardust Warrior floats though into a Stardust Charge Warrior that can draw a card. Thank you, appreciate that. Bulb comes back, Effective Revolution the Flare, second part of the skill, another level 8. 8 plus 8 is Tingirsu. Tingirsu can just send the Stardust Charge Warrior to grave. Actually went for the Synchro Chase. Nice move, not the best one, because this thing is gonna make me draw a couple of cards. Are you sure? Plus, of course, the Destiny's so bad because we got Synchro Chase and double draw, Synchro Overtake, reviving, getting a level 3 on the field. At this point, Junk Synchron, getting the Speed Warrior, Synchro Summon, Junk Synchron, and then the effect of the Synchro Chase to get the Junk Synchron again. Where are we going this time? We're using the effect of Banshee to make everything a zombie, and now because everyone is a zombie, we can just use 3+5 into Fail Ground. That on summon banishes a monster your opponent controls. Attacking is not over, guys. Don't celebrate. Magical Meltdown. Getting the Alistair. Alistair on summon gets the Invocation. Oh my cheese. Invocazione, banishing my Jet Warrior to go into Purgatrio, getting the Alistair back to his end, and then Purgatrio just attacking. Oh my, can we really come back from this? Yes, Samurai Skull or Gozuki is the same, sending the BALERDROCH so that next turn, on standby phase, BALERDROCH comes back. He's just attacking, and I don't know why, honestly. I think he literally had lethal. I think he was afraid that with the effect of Alistair, I could have chained BALERDROCH, so that's why he didn't do it. But at this point, BALERDROCH comes back. We summon Kazuki, use the effect, chain the effect of BALERDROCH to banish the Purgatrio, go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. What a freaking duel this was. Going second again, what we have here. It's the Exosisters, so let's speed things up. I'm not super confident with the deck actually because I never played it. So it's got the Caspital. He ended on a weird board because he had two back rows, so it's a different board that I was expecting, but still. I started with my Market Duel, get the Junk Synchron, then the tuning to get the Jet. At this point, Synchro Chase ready, we start doing our things. So, sending the Jet to grave, getting the Wheel Synchron. First thing first, he's got the Exosister Varys to special summon something, and actually a couple of Exosister monster, but Junk Synchron gets his effect. He's got Ellie's effect to XC summon because I got something from the grave, and he's got the Michaelis ready to banish. So, he's got also the Gibrine, I guess. And I went into Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. He can't respond to this, keep in mind. So last thing of the chain happening, so he can't respond. Formula Synchron on the field and level 3 on the field. Gibrine's effect to negate what? The level 2? I don't know. I went into Junk Warrior at this point. And he uses the effect, actually first went into Samurai Skull, he used the effect of Michaelis to banish the Formula Synchron. I chained Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon, of course, to save that, and instead of going into a level 10, I'm using the 2+4 for a Stardust Charge Warrior. We draw a card, we milled the BALERDROCH with the effect of Samurai Skull, he's got Silver Eternia to banish the Stardust Dragon, but it's unaffected because it was summoned by Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Jet Synchron comes back, 6+1 is Shooting Riser Dragon. On summon, he mills the Banshee, Wheel Synchron changes the level to go into QUASAR, and then next turn, Banshee will activate Zombie World, and BALERDROCH will come back on the field. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This time we're going first, and as you can see here, we do not have the full combo, right? Not because of the Synchron part, because we had it, but because we do not have one of the level 4 zombies, so we have to do it a different way. But it's true, though, that we have a zombie world already in end, so that could be super useful. So I started with sending the Jet Synchron to grave, then Wheel Synchron to get the Junk Synchron. I revived the Junk Converter. I went into a level 4 and a level 5 first because the Junk Converter, when it's sent to grave, can revive the level 1. I went for the Jet Synchron. Why? Because 1+6 is Stardust Charge Warrior. I just wanted to draw the level 4, and that's exactly what happened. So the draw of course is always super nice because it can give you something to unbreak your hand. So we got the Godzuki, we got first the Synchro Overtake to special summon the Junk Synchron to go into Accel, Synchro, Stardust Dragon, here he comes, getting the Formula Synchron on the field, then Godzuki to mill the BALERDROCH, we're chilling. Last thing, changing the level, but keep in mind here, I didn't wait, I went for QUASAR. You know why? Because otherwise I would have not had enough room to summon BALERDROCH from the grave. So that's why. So standby phase, BALERDROCH comes here, and we're chilling. Part of Duality to begin with, this is Subterrors, but we have Omni Negation, Effect Negation, Banish. Hidden City, we negate, and then he's got double sat and a sat monster. At this point, we just use on your Magisa Duel, Gozugi's effect to banish the monster, and we have an Omni Negation. He's scooped, that's how you did, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, I couldn't leave you without the tier 1, right? So just because it's an anime duel as well. So it's us to go, not the best of turn ones, right? Definitely not the best one. So I started with the on your Magasa Duel to get the Junk Synchron, then the Synchro Chase easier. At this point, start acceleration to send the jet. First additional normal, Junk Synchron to revive the jet. 1+5 is Stardust Charge Warrior that so Synchro Chase brings back the level 5, and Stardust Charge Warrior on summon gives us a draw. Not the draw we were looking for, unfortunately, but still. Accel Synchro Stardust Dragon reviving the level 1 again to go into Shooting Riser Dragon that mills the Banshee, and now we can have the second normal summon with another Junk Synchron to go into a level 5 that we are changing the level of with the Wheel Synchron. So we're having basically just an unaffected QUASAR plus the zombie ward that, trust me, it's gonna be nice. So he's got the Droplet to begin with, negating the effect, so no QUASAR incoming. The Fiendish Chain is there, but it's just going with the skill to cheat out a Red Dragon Archfiend. At this point, I can't do nothing, it's just, both are negated, it's just attacking and popping everything with the effect, so very bad spot right now. Let's see what we have. Another Synchro Chase, not what we needed, but we already had the Synchro Overtake, got back the Junk Synchron to hand, and then Junk Synchron to get the Speed Warrior, level 5 Junk Warrior. On summon we got the Synchro Chase to revive the level 3, but because everyone is a zombie, 3+5 means Skeletal Dragon Felgrunt. Felgrunt here banishing the Dragon Archfiend, attacking here, and now look at this. Look at this nice thing. We went with the Crimson Gaia, so basically anything, exactly what he needed, because he can get the Soul Resonator, he can normal summon it, get the Crimson. He already had the Bone Archfiend, send that to grave, changing the level, but then he realized he can't summon anything because they're all zombies. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. That was it, guys. Now, again, as I told you during the decklist breakdown, this might not be the optimized version, in the meaning that you can just give up the junk converters, the Synchro Chase. Probably I wouldn't give up the Synchro Chase just because of the effect of making your opponents unable to respond. Maybe I will just cut out the junk converters probably. And what else? I mean, the Synchro Overtake are kind of needed. Probably just the junk converters, and you can play one more Gozuki if you have it 100%. I think I can get the other copy with the box chips, correct me if I'm wrong. And wow, guys, I actually love this. This is so beautiful. The fact that you can rely on the BALERDROCH as another negation and banishing per turn is just wow. Another thing that you may have noticed by yourself is that eventually you can play the Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon instead of the Wolf Ray, because we have an easy way to go into level 8 with the Synchro Monster. So maybe Crystal Wing could be another way to play it. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this. This was my updated version of Stardust Acceleration with Shooting Riser Dragon. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.